the globe. Take it to the top of the globe. Trying to take it to the top of the globe.
Before I forget to just mention, my goals are something that I'm trying to make achievements. I'm tired of dying out, life ain't nothing but pain.
I'm doing good. So,
Fabulous.
okay, that's good. So, where are you originally from before I start with the questions?
So I'm actually from Leeds, England.
It's England? Oh, okay. So,
Leeds, yeah.
Leeds, England? Okay. So, how did you start out with, as far as the social media and everything like that?
Social media actually began when a friend of mine felt that people would want to see me, meet me, get to know me.
Okay.
So he's the one who encouraged me to try it. I'm a little bit, I'm very social, but I'm a little bit reserved in stuff, like showing body and stuff like that.
Oh, all right.
So he broke me from that.
All right. So, as far as like modeling and everything like that, have you done anything like far as out the country and everything?
In my younger days, when I was in my early 20s, I did get picked up by a modeling agency from uni.
Oh, for uni?
And started modeling in my younger days. University.
Okay, all right.
I started in my university days.
Oh, all right. So, what's like, far as anything else, like, have you been doing like clothing modeling, or it's just been everything like social media?
Just social media.
Oh, okay.
Nothing more than that.
All right. So, what's the heights that you want to go with it, like, far as anything else?
I'm really open to as far as it takes me. I don't, my boundaries, I do have boundaries set, but as far as where I can go with this, I'm really excited to see what can happen and what doors can open.
Okay. All right. Because, they have, like, several, like Bang Energy Drink, which is, like, a big sponsorship and everything like that. They do a lot of stuff down there in Florida. So, I don't know if you heard of that yet.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so.
No, not yet.
Not yet? Okay. Well, that's.
Not yet.
All right. Well, that's something I can actually, like, pass on to, because they always.
Okay.
It's a good company. It's a good company to be sponsored by. So, that's what I.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Any company would be, nice. Just getting that interaction, building that knowledge on how things work. And, starting small, going big. I'm not trying to shoot huge. I'm trying to learn as I go.
All right.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, but far as like everything else, like you said, Leeds, England. Like, where's that? Like, where's that basically is?
So it's Leeds. It's Leed. We actually have a football team, Leeds football team, but it's actually about 3 hours south of Scotland's border.
Oh, all right. Okay.
So it's up north from Manchester here. Everybody pretty much knows where Manchester is, and London. So it's north of all of that.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. So, what's the company that's that you said that you're management by? Like, is everything is everything social media, or is like other things too? Like.
Right now, it's actually social media. I am redoing my OnlyFans page.
Okay.
Once that gets approved, it's kind of waiting until November 11th. I don't know what the reason or excuse is, but it's waiting.
Okay.
Once that gets all completed, then the OnlyFans will be up. I do have TikTok. I do have Snapchat. I'm still learning those because, that's a little tricky to me,
Okay.
but I'm still learning them. But I do have those websites. I also have Twitter. So I'm just building that people getting to know who I am.
Okay.
And interacting with my followers, because those are very important to me. So I do always try to respond to them. If not, I even just try to even if I'm pressed for time.
Okay.
I at least try to press that heart button back to them so they know that I did see your comment. And I appreciate your comment.
Okay.
Even though I don't have time to say much, here's, at least I saw it and I did.
Okay. All right. Yeah, because you got a major following. That's something that's something that's unique, to be honest with you. So it's like
Oh,
so when I had because my reaction to interview channel is going off of my podcast radio station. So it's like when I hopefully after all this craziness with this corona and everything calm down, I can actually be able to like invite people to the radio station because
very nice.
because I have 2 radio station locations. One is in Detroit, Michigan. That's where I'm from, and another one is in Chicago, Illinois. So that's where I was. Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to plan on to do. It's pretty much gonna be a real radio station. It's gonna be Wi-Fi, Sirius XM, Shade 45, 107.1 is the station that's promoting my podcast, and that's
Okay.
so yeah, that's what I was pretty
You're
much.
going places.
Yeah, yeah, cause I came from doing music to actually like promoting cause when I was in the music industry. What I did, I was pretty much like the A&R and executive for Atlantic Records and Def Jam, and I brought artists and how can they call it, like not video vixens, but video women that was modeling and everything like that to make they scene and everything like that. So I came from that to like promoting big names to like going to scope out different people that's like underrated or up and coming with theirs. So that's what I did it off of. So it's a big following. It started off small, but it caught up real quick to everybody else. So yeah, so that's what I did my own thing for. Yeah, and plus
that's great for you.
Yeah, and plus social media is like real big, so it's like I really don't have to travel that much. It's yeah, so, yeah, but
That's great.
other than that, like, have you ever thought about doing like I don't know, like fashion modeling and anything like that?
Oh yeah. I've always thought about doing plus size modeling, like a lot of the women do, because I am plus size, curvy. So I was like, yeah, I would love to do modeling for companies that put that kind of clothing out for women who are shaped like me. Because when I shop, I look for women shaped like me and how it looks on them. As so that I get an idea of how it's going to look on me if they've got a similar body type.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, that's not. Well, I don't know. How can I say this? It's for females when it comes to fashion and everything like that. It's a real easy market because one, who can say no to a smiling pretty face? That part. So it's like that's how it goes. But yeah, especially in your location, it's like London. That's like really big on like fashion and everything like that. So that's like a real good thing to get into. So yeah. But other than that, like far as like where you from, like is that like a small part or it's like a little city of its own?
So Leeds is a city.
Okay.
It's rather large. I was born there. I stayed there for a little while. Then I lived in Cromwell for a bit, which is outside, which is actually down from London. And then I lived in Port Elizabeth in South Africa, and I've lived in St. Lucia, and went back to England, to Leeds, before I moved over to the United States, where I landed in Brooklyn.
Okay. So the United States, like, where did you move to, if you don't mind me asking?
So I was in Brooklyn, in row homes off of Flatbush Avenue.
Oh, okay.
Is where I lived, in that Brooklyn borough.
Okay.
It's a mate of mine's row home that she had. She always dreamed of coming over here when we got out of secondary school.
Okay.
She was like, I'm going to the United States. And I was like, I'm going on to uni first before I go to the United States. And she told me, I'm here in New York. We always wanted to come. And I was just like, I'm coming.
Okay.
So I came over, and she had a row home. We had a lot of Haitian neighbors, and I learned how Haitians like to party, which is very big parties and very good parties.
Yeah.
So I really enjoyed myself. I learned about dollar vans and, your guys' underground tube system. which is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
In New York,
In
it's
New York.
pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Public transportation there is pretty good. So I actually enjoyed my time. People were telling me, oh, when you go to New York, they're going to be so mean. I didn't run across that. I actually ran across a lot of people who are quite nice. When I first landed there, I got off at, I think it's called Marcy Avenue.
Marcy, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, and so it's like above ground, and you have to walk down to the ground level. And there was this little, it looked like a little convenience shop or like a sandwich shop of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
I was lost. I didn't know where I was supposed to be going, and there was an ambulance sitting there. So I knocked on the window. A guy rolls the window down. He goes, "Can I help you?" And I was like, "Well, actually, I'm lost."
Oh, okay.
So they actually had me pop in the back of their ambulance and drove me where I needed to be. So when I got to my friend's house, I bounced out the back of an ambulance, and she's like, "What in the bloody hell are you doing?" And it's like, "I got help getting to you."
Yeah.
So out comes my luggage, and that was my first experience in New York City, and I enjoyed it while I was there.
Oh, that's good. Okay. Yeah. New York City is a nice city. I like, because that's where Def Jam Records was based upon in New York City. So, yeah.
Yes.
Been to quite a good places there, quite a crazy looking places too. But other than that, it's a good city. It's beautiful. Yeah.
Yes.
So
a very good city. Yeah.
So what's like what would be like the next best move that you choose to want to take, far as making your modeling and everything a career?
For the modeling career?
Yeah.
Or just going forward?
Going forward.
With their career?
Going forward.
Going forward. So, my manager and I have been making a lot of connections. I'm here at the Exotica event in New Jersey.
Okay.
And we've made a few connections there with some of the, lead porn stars and IG people. So we've been making a few connections with them so we can just, further see where this is going to go. And we're actually pointing it, just towards modeling, the OF page and just expanding my horizons. I'm just trying to see what I'm capable of.
Okay.
Is what I'm trying to see. Is what am I capable of? Because, all of us can have these little walls that stop us. But, until you're willing to crush those and go forward, you don't know what you're capable of. And you may be capable of doing way more than you actually believe you ever could. So I want to find out what that is.
Okay. Well, I have it's a suggestion that I always take for people. Empire. It's more than just a label. It actually promotes music, clothing design, and anybody that's independent, far as modeling it or anything like that. Because they always been like, and I promote that because not only that I know people over there, but I do it because it's like one, it's a real good publishing company, and they always work out a fair share, as I should say, So it's like. So it's good for people that's actually pushing for themselves. So it's like you having a big following, far as Instagram, far as IG, social media, and everything like that is really a great look. So
That's fabulous.
Yeah. So that's something just to look into. That's it. That's
well, thank you for that information. I only started it towards the end of July.
Yeah.
So,
I know. Wow.
Yeah, I haven't been for that long.
Yeah.
I'm actually shocked with the lovely reception that I've gotten from everybody that has been coming out.
Yeah. Okay.
Accepting me and everything. Sorry, I just want to push that back a bit.
Okay.
It's got a shadow.
Oh yeah. But yeah, that's
yeah,
that's good. And plus your accent is very unique. So it's like I don't know, like I don't know. It's been a lot of actors, a lot of artists, entertainers that come from England and everything like that. But their work ethic, like far as their voices and everything, and their acting, you will never tell until you have a conversation with them. So it's like,
exactly.
Yeah. I found that to be unique. So I like that. But other than that, I definitely appreciate the interview. I appreciate your time. And hopefully I'll be able to do a second interview, maybe face to face, pretty soon.
Oh, lovely. I would love to come out to Detroit or Chicago. I've never been to Detroit. I've been to Chicago once, but I only went to that Shake Shack where the woman does the milkshakes in their boobs.
Yeah, I know jump up.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
But, yeah.
I've been to that, but I haven't really seen much of it outside of that. So it would be lovely to come and see you when you're ready.
Oh, most definitely. Plus everything is downtown, so that's where I'm located at, is downtown. So it's like
awesome.
so you'll be able to see like the skylines and everything like that of both parts of the city and everything. So that'll definitely be one thing. And I definitely look forward and want to hear from you as far as updates and everything that's going on with you. And most definitely look into Empire. Those are some great people over there. So they was definitely they'll see the video and they'll be asking questions. So I was like, I already know. So it's like that'll
be great.
All right, and definitely have a good day and stay safe out here as far as this pandemic and everything like that. So.
All right, you too. You too.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers. All right.
Bye.
To the top of the globe, till the whole world knows my name and it's in the brightest light. Then I'll be alright. To the top of the lungs they scream, with a crowd so big I can see a thing. I can't stop now, no, 'cause it's all I know. Trying to take it to the top of the globe. 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 Trying to take it to the top of the globe.
Before I forget to just mention, my goals are something that I'm trying to make achievements. I'm tired of dying out, life ain't nothing but pain. Every time I look at different nurse, I think of my name. My shit is BC, ain't nobody else like this. Come on, stop trying to check, you can't like this. I'm so